Hey, what's up everyone out there? Welcome back to the channel. Chillsis is here, and we are back with another pickups video. Man, I've been out scouring the wilderness looking for these GameCube games, accessories, collectibles, and consoles. I'm here to share those with you. Before we jump and deep dive into the games, goodies, and more, then make sure you're a subscriber. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing. I put out weekly content whenever I can. Here lately it's been really hard to get this work-life balance stuff going on during this my first summer with my new job. So I'm filling into the role and just learning about it, and particularly with this new role, it's very busy during the summertime. So I'm learning that first and foremost, and man, I'm just ready for the weekend. I'm ready to hang out with you guys. So we have a new segment on this channel starting as of this video, where I'm going to be putting my top pick inside the pamphlet. So we'll be opening this up as a grand finale. This is my favorite pick, worth its weight in gold in my opinion, and I'll tell you that it is a GameCube gem. Very expensive one at that, so stay tuned for that. And let's, without further ado, jump into this pickups episode. Man, the market for the collecting scene has been so dry, so you're just thankful to come across something. And I've been coming across more and more GameCube games. I don't know what it is, but in my particular area I've been actually able to be successful in collecting a lot of GameCube games. So we have a huge stack of those. We'll go over a modern release, a modern retro revitalization game, I'll say. The first one is a physical copy of not only than the TMTN Turtles Cowabunga collection. Look at that case art. Isn't it beautiful? I've played this for several hours now, and I'm just blown away at the love, care, and consideration that they put into the Turtles franchise. And man, they just took my expectations and completely went far and beyond it. Not only the compilations of the games that are in it, but the strategy guides, the original art manual, the original art, the soundtracks. If you're a TMTN fan, you know, in general, even if you don't play the games, the art in this game alone would draw anyone in to be able to go in, look at some of the original sketches, the original art style, the strategy guide, the marketing campaign, how the games were marketed. It's just, they did really good, and they catered to what we've been wanting, and I didn't foresee this coming at all, but man, I'm glad that it came on the scene. Got a physical copy. I think we picked this one up at GameStop, because every single Walmart in my area was completely sold out. I particularly wanted it on the Xbox, so got my physical copy. So glad to add that one to the collection here. We're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Actually, we'll go ahead and get this console out of the way. Walk into my local game exchange and notice something that is on my bucket list, something that is very nostalgic to me from my childhood. That's something that I've wanted for a very long time, and it was a decent price. Now in today's market, that is rare within itself, but we have a complete in-box PlayStation. This is the Fat Daddy, the OG of them all. And I was like, is it all there? And he said, yeah, sure, go and open it up. And to my pleasantry and surprise, whenever I got into it, it doesn't even look like it was touched. There's not a scratch, dent, ding, blemish on the console itself. It looks like grandma bought this for her grandkids, and that's as far as it got, was the closet or garage. The box is in immaculate shape, and it's got a little sticker tear up here from the original PlayStation sticker from there, but it is actually inside of the box. So the red piece that you can see here. There you go. You can see where that PlayStation sticker was whenever it was originally opened. But beautiful box. You get to see some of the original OG games listed here. Let's see if we got any good ones. Crash Bandicoot, Jet Moto, we got Spawn. I've heard that Spawn was actually a pretty decent game. But Star Wars, we got Gex. Man, I gotta get Gex. That is one of my OGs that I really enjoyed as a kid. Haven't come across a copy of it as of yet, but it's on my list. But now we have close to every PlayStation console boxed. So we still need a PS4. Kind of skipped that gen to get the PS5 that was backwards compat. So if I come across it for a decent deal, I'll pull the trigger on one. But we have the complete in box Fat Daddy, PlayStation OG, and then the PS1 Slim complete in box in the collection. So seeing another PlayStation console complete in box added to the collection. I'm late to the party, I know, but I'm learning and to love the PlayStation ecosystem. And I don't know, I have mixed opinions on it. Some days I'm like, man, I'm glad I waited, because now I can really enjoy them and appreciate them whenever there's not that much on the market at the moment. But to that regard, you know, the memories that you have as a kid, you cherish. My brothers had a PlayStation. That's where I get my nostalgia and my connection with it. But me personally, never physically owned one. I was always, you know, going over there and playing with theirs. So it was always like this, in my eyes, like a powerhouse console that was kept from me, because it was a bit off limits. So anytime I got to play with it, it was a treat. So all right, let's bring this big stack of GameCube goodness. Look at it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of shotgun through these, and we'll start continuing. We're coming up on 200 GameCube titles in our collection, all black case, and man, I still have a long ways to go for a complete North America GameCube collection. There's some really expensive titles that are out there that are just, I don't know. I've had some games in my collection that I thought to myself, you know what, I will never own that. That is just way beyond, you know, my scale, and they are now setting in my game room. So never say never. Keep up the grind and keep up the trading, keep up the hunting, and your networking, get to know people, branch out. You know, sometimes there's other collectors that have something you want, vice versa. Make a trade and make it happen. But you never know, it's the thrill of the chase. We got Batman Dark Tomorrow for the Nintendo GameCube. Very cool game. I love the art style of this. I don't know much about it. I haven't played it yet, but I definitely intend to. But you know, it's GameCube, it's Batman. What's more to say? I absolutely love both genres. This one was super cheap. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I got it for like $7. I don't know. Need for Speed Underground for the GameCube. Underground series back in the day was popping. And everybody was playing this on every platform. I don't know, it took a different spin on the racing scene. But yeah, Need for Speed Underground. Oh man, this next one. You always hear about Phantasy Star Online or Phantasy Star for the GameCube, you know, revolutionizing the RPG genre for an online network adapter for the GameCube, which is coincidentally enough, they still actually have servers up right now. It's crazy. But you never hear about Phantasy Star Online Episode 3. So whenever I came across this one complete in box, then it was just, oh, there goes the receipt. It was one that I just have never physically came across, you know, out in the wild, or I honestly didn't know that this existed. So whenever I came across it for a decent price, it sells for a pretty penny online, and it is an exclusive only to GameCube, which is primarily what I'm after first. I would like to have a complete in box, you know, only 4 GameCube exclusives, and then kind of branch out to the ones, the last stragglers. But got Phantasy Star Online. This one's an RPG game that you can play with a network adapter as well for the GameCube. I know Phantasy Star Online has current you can still actually play these online. There's servers that are still active, but I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But this one is near and dear to my heart. Whenever I was a kid, I was a skateboarder. I still skate to this day. You know, I still make it out to the skate park. You know, hit up the quarter pipes, whatever. But this is Tony Hawk's Underground 2. The Underground series, it was a different take on a Tony Hawk game that just, I don't know, it hit me. It captivated me. You know, as a kid, you know, I had these big dreams of, you know, I was actively competing in skateboarding and things of that nature, and having successes, working through sponsorships and whatnot. But they had you go through the Tony Hawk Underground 1, where you go from city to city, you're struggling and all of this stuff, and it was captivating for me. And then whenever Tony Hawk's Underground 2 came out, this one was just a fun wild ride, where you got Tony Hawk mixed with Bam Margera. You know, you're going from city to city trying to gather points for your team. Bam Margera you know, picks the wheelchair guy over you in the beginning, where, you know, you're pretty much at the bottom of the totem pole. So it was really cool. And I didn't have this one for the Nintendo GameCube, to my surprise. I had it for the Xbox. Yeah, the OG Xbox. So cool deal. Got that one added back to the collection. This one I caught on the cheap. For some reason, this game goes for quite a pretty penny. Not sure exactly why. Maybe it's kind of scarce. But Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, made by Atari. This one's a 3D fighter, where you play as the Godzilla characters. You know, kind of just slash and smash your opponent into submission, and that's pretty much the gist of the game. But this game actually holds its value, so pretty cool. It was the only time that I ever came across it on the physical for GameCube, so had to pull the trigger. Pretty cheap too. Metal Arms Glitch in the System. Originally experienced this game on the original Xbox. Now I own it on the Nintendo GameCube. Honestly, couldn't tell you that this was actually a title that was released for the Nintendo GameCube until I came across it, and I had to pull the trigger on it. Didn't have it in the collection. Another game I got for, I think it was like $4. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a 3D platformer. Haven't played it. We'll see if we get that put onto the list. But Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if you guys know anything about this game, let me know. Is it worth playing? What's going on with it? But super clean copy. Got it complete in box. All of these are complete in box. X-Men Legends 2 Rise of the Apocalypse. This one is, I believe, a turn-based RPG taking place in the X-Men universe. There's also part 1, so if I come across it, I'll be adding that one to the collection. Star Wars, or Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. Star Wars games have a deep, you know, lore in my heart. I like them. I love Lego City. Me and my wife play it all the time. So this one, Black Label, had to pull the trigger on it. True Crime, New York City. This one's pretty edgy. If you've played this, then you know it's gory. It's I mean, it's a lot of fun. The graphics are a bit dated, but what can you do about that? But the story was actually pretty compelling as far as the writing and the voice monologue. So I was actually pleasantly surprised. I've been really enjoying this one. Picked it up on the cheap. I think I got it for like $10 something like that. This one was a bit more expensive. This was Blood Omen 2. Got it for 30 bucks, complete from the local game exchange as well. And never played any of these. They look fun. I will have to experience this for myself before I put my recommendation sticker on it. But man, just that case art alone and the mature rating is enough to draw me in. So Blood Omen 2, we'll see. We'll check it out. We'll see what's going on there. Another licensed game, The Ant Bully. I don't know why, but some places I come across, this game is actually pretty expensive. I have no idea why, but they want like, you know, 20 or 30 bucks for it. Like, but why? But got that one complete. Add that one to, happy to add that one to the collection. The Sims 2 Pets, another typical Sims game. I've never played through. I've played them, but I've never played through an actual Sims game. But it was cheap. It was GameCube. Gotta add it. Before I, well, yeah, we'll go ahead and go through these last couple here. We went into a GameStop, right? And the clerk says, I'm a regular there, so he's like, oh yeah, hey man, we got the stack of games that we can't sell, and they said just throw them away, so we're just giving them away, so I'll let you have first dibs. So I went over there and checked out what they got. So they gave me out of the stack, those are the 3 that I actually pulled the trigger on, but we got Call of Duty, the triple pack, so it's got Black Ops, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3 for 360. We got Walking Dead Survival Instinct for the Xbox 360. Don't know much about this. I mean, it looks decent enough from the back side. I love the Walking Dead series. The VR game for PlayStation is awesome, but I haven't played this one. We'll see what's up there. And been getting into Guitar Hero, so I went ahead and grabbed Guitar Hero 3. And me and my wife have been playing a lot of Guitar Hero lately. Getting back into it. That stuff is expensive. You used to be able to come across, like, you know, Guitar Hero stuff everywhere. Goodwill's had bins full of controllers, and now you can't find them, and if you do, they're expensive. So it's a very weird niche market for the Guitar Hero stuff. Dun, 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 dun. This is my top pick out of this episode for the pickups. So we'll go ahead and see what we got in here. As we've said, it is a GameCube game, a rare and expensive one. So let's see what we've added to the collection. Oh, it's an exclusive. Okay. See what we got here. Yeah. We got a complete inbox. Beautiful. I say complete, and that just completely made me look like an idiot. It's in my GameCube because I'm playing it. But we got Kirby's Air Ride. Beautiful condition. I've played this game as a kid, and I finally got a complete clean copy back in the collection. So this one was another exclusive etched off the list among many others that are being included in this pickups video. But Kirby's Air Ride, man, this one was another one that was actually in this small list of network adaptable games. Yeah, it's got broadband. So this one was one that you could actually link up and play online. So pretty cool stuff. But Kirby's Air Ride, my top pick, my bucket list game that I've been trying to get my hands on for so long. Every time I came across it, it was just completely torched and overpriced. Got it for something that I can sleep comfortably with. Actually, I'll go ahead and tell you, it was I got it for $49. So really cool find here, but to have it complete, let me see here. One moment. Bada bing. There we go. Complete. In the collection. So that is this episode in the bank. New consoles added. Complete in box PlayStation. Huge fat stacks of GameCube goodness added to the collection. That's it. Let me know what your top pick was out of this week's episode. Until next time, guys and ladies, thank you very much for joining me if you're still with us. And until next time, peace.